Hey everyone, it's Bon Yuki here again with another video. And last week I made a video about the LG OLED Bravo 6. And as wonderful as that TV was, I did wind up returning it because it was having issues with the net, with the apps and whatnot. It was a great television, picture quality was awesome, but I did return it. And this week I picked up a LG OLED Charlie 7. So this is the 7 series, and I'm sure many people are saying, well, it's like, wow, you got rid of the B6 and went for a Charlie 7. What is the difference? Well, the difference cost me about $1,000 on part. This is the 65-inch, and it is going for, I think people are getting it for $5,000, but I picked it up for $3,500 here in Oregon, so I got a pretty good deal on it. The major differences, well, number one, the biggest difference to me was that the Bravo 6 TV had kind of like a reddish purple tint. And when you're watching stuff, you really don't notice it. But with the reflections of the lights, you definitely saw it was like, hey, it has this reddish film. This TV no longer has that. It is now a nice neutral, or maybe that film is gone. Because now the lights, when I see behind on the screen, they reflect white as opposed to like a purple color. And it makes a huge difference on games. For instance, in the previous video, I showed Marvel vs. Street Fighter on the Saturn running in Line 5X mode. I am very happy to say that the 7 Series TV does accept the Line 5X mode, and it looks a lot better. So let's go into the specs. The big difference this year is, number one, it has 25% brighter panel. So it's going to be up to 750 nits. You're getting now close to the LED territory, and I think this looks a lot better than any LED anyway. So brighter is good, right? Well, I did try the OSSC earlier, and I must say it looks phenomenal. I mean, as great as it looked before, it looks even better now. I mean, I would take a video of it, but I think people have seen enough. They know what it's going to look like. I'm telling you right now, the 7 Series is even better. Another thing is the 7 Series, they went with a new SoC. I think it's in-house LG. And last year, the input delay for the one on the B6, which was done by Realtek, that was 28 millisecond. Now this is down to 21 millisecond. So 21 milliseconds, that's very good. That's, now we're getting close to Vizio level. And here's another thing that a lot of people aren't talking about. But last year's panel, I never was able to get 1080p 120 hertz. That was a thing that some of the P series Vizios can do, is they have a 120 hertz mode. Check this out, guys. I have my GTX 1080 Ti connected. Right? You see it. Windows 10 home Geforce 1080 Ti. And check it out. Let's see if I can get this mouse. That's right. It is running 1080p 120 hertz. I'm impressed. I tried playing a couple games on this, like Mass Effect. Mass Effect does have a 1080p 120 hertz mode and HDR10. This TV is ridiculous. I mean, the 6 Series was great. It's like 90% of the TV that the 7 Series is. It's close. But the 7 Series does carry Dolby Atmos. It does have HLG, which is that hybrid log gamma. That's, broadcast HDR. And it has another HDR by Technicolor. I haven't seen anything on it, but this TV is better than last year's TV. Is it worth the extra $1,000? Well, yes and no. That lighting issue with the film being red now being a nice neutral white, that's big difference. I'll say that right there. And the fact that you do get less input delay, I mean, it's only 7 seconds, but hey, any second is better than nothing, right? I'd rather go down than up anyway. But this TV is great. It is the Charlie 7 Series. I tell you guys, these OLEDs, I don't know how much better they can get. I mean, picture quality is great, but it is brighter this year. I did notice it. It was very apparent when I was playing the Sega Saturn earlier and looking at some of Mass Effect stuff. It is brighter. So for those out there hunting for a TV, I mean, you can get last year's model on clearance. If you can get it cheap enough, it's a great TV to get your hands on. Or if those guys who have like, you know, they have some money, I mean, $3,500 is not cheap. For this TV, they're going for like $5,000, $4,500, depending where you look. I got a deal on it because, you know, a buddy of mine works at a store, and he was like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry about the B6 being kind of a lemon. We'll take it back and we'll give you a deal on the Charlie 7. And I was like, you know what? I'm in. I did not expect it to look this good. I'm actually floored. It does look better. So that video I had made last week is rendered obsolete because now I have the Charlie 7 and less input delay, better image quality, and the fact that it can do a 1080p 120 hertz. That's nice. There's a couple games I have that won't do 4K, like Resident Evil 5, game I love. I like to play co-op in that game, and it has no 4K mode. So now I could do 1080p 120, get that nice smooth motion. This TV is really badass. I mean, there's no way around it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do another video for Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm just waiting for that Dolby Vision patch to hit. Once that Dolby Vision patch hits, I will, you know, give you guys what I think about it. An HDR10 on this television, it is phenomenal. Better than before. That's all I can really say. Is it worth $1,000 more or $2,000? That's the jury's still out on that. But for me, I think I got the better end of the deal, getting the TV for another $1,000. Anyway, guys, I will catch you later. Please post your comments. I will try to answer as many questions. I know a lot of people were like, hey, how's the OSSC on the OLED? Whether you get last year's model or this year's model, you're in the clear. The B6 did handle Line 5X mode. And like I said, I can confirm that the Charlie 7 does do Line 5X mode as well. Anyway, take care.